Guys, JP here. Welcome to day number 7 in my second annual 31 Days of Horror. The film that I'm going to be talking about and reviewing today is Child's Play 3 from the year 1991 with the tagline of "There comes a time to put away childhood things, but some things just won't stay put." So, I got it in the Killer DVD collection here, of course. And this is actually a pretty good set. I never realized how much I liked this set. Got Child's Play 2, 3, Bride of Chucky, and Seed of Chucky, and it was only like 7 something new. I paid like $7 and something new for this. So definitely a cool set, and it gives me another reason to hold off on buying the Blu-rays for right now. But let's get into Child's Play 3. Child's Play 3, we're once again following the Andy Barclay character, and now Andy is 16 years old. He's on his way to a military academy. You get a feeling that he may have been, in and out of the foster homes and, causing a bit of trouble and stuff like that. Also, we have another opening scene where they're kind of making the good guy dolls again. The good guy factory is reopening, and we have cobwebs everywhere, and the factory is just, left how it was after the incident with it that happened in Child's Play 2. Um, they take all the plastic doll parts and everything, and they put them into a pile, and then they take the plastic and they put it in the big, melting pot. And Chucky's body was one of the things they put in there, except for they actually, the way it's shot, it just looks like they simply only want his body and put it in there, so it's a little silly. So I guess his body still had blood in it, and it mixes with the plastic. There we go, bam, we got a new Chucky doll. The Child's Play series isn't so great at, bringing the characters back, I guess. In Curse of Chucky, it actually was or not Curse of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, they actually did a good job of, bringing Chucky, resurrecting him. Um, Child's Play 2 was a bit silly, but I think this one is the silliest. So anyway, Chucky right away sends himself through the mail to the military academy. There, Andy meets a group of characters. We have Whitehurst, who is like kind of his like roommate, kind of like nerdy maybe, like just kind of a slacker when it comes to the whole military academy thing. Just not very good at it, I guess. And then he meets De Silva, which is like the badass chick who doesn't, put up with the drill instructor's, commands or whatever. She's a real smart ass type chick. Of course, Andy instantly likes her. And then he meets Tyler, who is a little kid who is, you know, liking there's a scene where he sees the good guy commercial, and you can see that he's just like Andy when Andy was a kid and just loves the idea of the good guy. Chucky ends up getting sent there, and Tyler is supposed to deliver the package to Andy, but he rips the package open, sees that it's a good guy doll, and sneakily takes it away and opens it. Chucky, of course, comes out, thinks for a second, realizes that he has a new body, so he could probably tell this kid, Tyler, his secret, and then transfer his soul into Tyler's body instead of Andy's. He thinks it would be a little bit easier to do that. So flash forward a bit, we now have Andy knowing about Chucky and knowing about his plans with Tyler, and it's basically that is your plot. Meanwhile, you have the whole military academy thing going on. You have the drill instructor guy, Shelton, who's a really dick to Andy, but can't really blame him because Andy's not really good at the whole military school thing, so, it kind of makes sense. He's kind of he's kind of like supposed to be like the dick character, but to me he doesn't come off like super like that. He just seems like he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Um, anyway, this one is fun. It's very very standard when it comes to the way the film is laid out. Like, you have the scene, like the foreshadowing scene where Andy sucks at shooting, but the chick, of course the chick is good at shooting. And she shows him how to do it, and breaks down like, keep both your eyes open, squeeze the trigger, don't pull it and stuff. And you just know that's coming into play later in the film. There's also, Tyler giving Andy a knife and stuff. It's just, it's very standard, the layout. There are some cool scenes though. There's a scene where there's a kill in a trash a garbage truck, which is, I just like that kill, and I just like the it doesn't really show much, but it's just kind of scary when the guy gets in is stuck in the garbage truck. Um, it's just it's a terrifying thought. Um, and then there is this weird barber guy who is like, just has some fascination with chopping people's hair off. It's a little overboard, but that guy's kind of funny. Um, and of course, we have a great end scene. Chucky replaces all the ammunition for the paint rifles with actual live rounds, and that's pretty wicked. So that's that's kind of messed up. And then there's a scene in the carnival, which is cool. It really is a cool scene. I like the ending. It seems like Child's Play likes to have like cool settings for their ending scenes. Um, and it's a cool scene. If you actually try to think about it logically, some shit doesn't make sense. Everything seems very dangerous in this place, and like there's a big like scythe thing with a Grim Reaper has, and it's actually metal, and you're like, I don't think this would be too safe. But other than that, I mean, it's a cool scene. If you just suspend your disbelief a bit, it's a great final battle type thing. Um, Overall, I like Child's Play 3. I think it's not nearly as bad as people make it out to be. And watching it this time, I noticed that Chucky isn't really like super comedic as I thought he was. There's the scene where he's like, Chucky's gonna be a bro, because he's gonna transfer his soul into Tyler. Um, but also I noticed that he doesn't have that super pissed off thing that he has in Child's Play 2, where he's just a disgusting human being, doll, and he's just flips out and starts cussing. Like, I like that Chucky, the Chucky that's hardcore, just a filthy person who's just fucking pissed, is the best Chucky. So I would rate Child's Play 3 a 6.5 out of 10. So Child's Play 3, I like it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Bride of Chucky.